Before we start this video, I just want to touch base with you guys. About 2% of all you who view my videos subscribe, so if you want to be in the next weekend's giveaway and get a shout out on my channel, see that you subscribe and comment on this video. Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the Kolink Inspire K1 computer case. This case comes with some RGB, as you can see there on the front. On the side here we see the dimensions, the weight and the color of the case. If we go to the back here, we see that this have a bit of chipping damage. I actually had to check this, so everything was okay before taking it out. If you look on the side here again, we see that it's the same as on the other side, so nothing special. Let's take a look on that front again and see what the information we have there. I'm gonna pull it in a little bit for you so you can pause the video if you want and read more in your language. But as we can see here with the front panel, they included fans and that this is indeed an RGB case with an RGB controller. But let's open this package up and see how it looks inside. Now when we have it open up, we see that it comes with an acrylic plastic cover there on the side. And if we spin it around a little bit, we see the cutout for the PSU, we see the black fan and the expansion slots, as well as the IO shield slot. And if we turn this about, we can see the left side of the case, which has a punch out for all your cable management needs. And you can also see on the left there, at the front, you can see the intake for the fans. So that's where the fans is going to get the air, as well as on the underneath. More about that later. And on the front here, we can barely see the two rings of the RGB fans that is in the front. I'm really amazed at what you can get away with these days. For 40 bucks, this is a steal. You get an RGB controller, you get RGB fans, you get an extra fan on the back, and you can connect more RGB fans to the RGB controller, as well as other stuff from Kolink themselves. You also have more space to do more modifications on this case for your need. I'm gonna spin this case around on the sides we haven't really seen yet, and as we are gonna see later, you can add an extra fan on the bottom. This case supports the motherboard formats ATX, Micro ATX and Mini ITX. Taking a look on the front here, we can see the two RGB fans we spoke of before, as well as the front panel, which has a start button, the USB 3, the two USB 2s, the audio and mic in, as well as LEDs for the HD and power, as well as the reset button, which can also act as an RGB controller button if you wish. Taking a look on the inside here, we see directly that this is a matte black finish on the inside, which is really nice. We see the front panel cables here, everything from USB to audio and the front panel buttons and so forth. We see the RGB controller, which is a nice big thing with the M3 tape on it, I think it's called. It's basically a sticky tape. We see that it's already connected with the power, so just connect that to your power supply. Taking a look on the back here, we can see the 80mm fan that comes with, and this is not RGB, it's just a normal fan. This is a 3-pin connector, so that's something to think about. We see the expansion slots, 7 of them, and we can see that you can actually fit 2 of these 80mm fans, and we also see the cutout for the power supply. Taking a straight look inside here, we can see the 3 cutouts on the bottom for the cable management, as well as the cutouts on the right for the main cables here, and some of the cutouts on the top there, as well as the motherboard CPU cutouts. You can fit any type of CPU cooler inside. Looking at the bottom here, we see the hard drive bay, which can fit 2 3.5-inch hard drives, but it might take up space for a real big graphic card or your cable management. Taking a look on the skeleton of the case here, we can see that there is quite a lot of space for cable management, but as you're gonna see here, that there isn't it isn't a thick space for cable management, so you had to spread it out, especially since all the cables goes from the top there down here, and as you can see here, there's not a lot of space, so that punch out is a really good idea. Taking a look at the RGB controller, we can see that I've connected the reset button straight to the RGB controller itself. And the power connector is now connected, so everything should be working fine. And this is something that you can do if you think that you don't need the reset button. I certainly never use it. So if there's anything wrong, just hold in the power button for 5 seconds and the computer will force shut down. So now let's take a look at all the RGB goodness and what type of settings we have here. And as you can see now, clicking the reset button will change the RGB colors. But let's take a look with the remote control as well as more settings. I'm gonna be quiet for a bit here so you can take in all the goodness. I'll install some extra RGB. In this case, you can see the potential of it. It looks really nice, it's okay to build in, even though the cable management could have been better and the metal could have been less flimsy. But hey, for 40 bucks, you can't get it all. Let's go over to the weekend giveaway section. Welcome to the giveaway section. Everyone that has subscribed and commented on our latest video is gonna be on this list here. And I know that only 2-ish% of you guys have subscribed, so see to it that you subscribe and comment on our latest videos so you can be on this list here and win a game. But without further ado, let's spin the wheel here and see who is gonna win this weekend. Congratulations, Billman66, you won this weekend, and let's see what kind of game you are going to win. So Billman, we have all the new titles and the old ones. Let's spin the wheel and see what game you are going to win. Congratulations, Billman! You won a copy of Skyrim, and it's not the normal edition. It's one of the special ones. So just contact me on our Twitter, and I will send you the code. Remember to subscribe and click the bell notification for more videos, as well as like, comment, and share. To be in the next weekend's giveaway, just see to it that you have subscribed and that you have commented on the video. If you have done that, you will be in the next weekend's Spinning the Wheel giveaway. Thanks for watching, have a good day now, bye bye!